Yo, what's going on, fam? It's Coach Michael, and I am back with another awesome video today. I had some on my heart that I wanted to share today, and it was kind of something that I was kind of experiencing, and I just felt that I needed to share it because I know that many of you probably have felt this way, or you are feeling this way, or you know somebody who has dealt with what I'm about to get ready to start talking about. I strongly believe that when you are transparent and honest, that helps people to relate to you a lot better, because I don't think nobody wants to listen to someone talk about something that they have not went through before. You know, there's plenty of people right now talking about things that they have never went through before. They've never dealt with it before. But I'm not one of those people. I just strongly believe that when you're transparent, you're honest about your own situation and the things that you went through, that you're able to help people come out of it, and you're able to help people more effectively just by you being transparent and honest. But let's get right into the content. So y'all know it is the beginning of the year. January just ended and February just started. And I have lost my wallet once again. And yes, I said once again because I lost my wallet back in January and I just lost it at the beginning of February. And before y'all get to saying, oh, you lost his wallet. Oh, that's so irresponsible. Listen, I know my wife has already given me the speech and I have had to listen and sit there. Yeah, I heard you, babe. I heard you. So my wife has already given me the speech and the lecture, which I greatly appreciate it because sometimes I need that. But I've had so many things going on. You know, I got a lot of things that I'm launching this year, a lot of things I'm working on this year. I got a book and so many other things that I'm doing. My mind sometimes gets to racing and I don't keep up with what I have in front of me. And it's kind of easy to just be moving and moving at a fast pace and just forgetting certain things. But I think altogether, I probably misplaced, quote unquote, lost my wallet probably 3 times, if that. That's not really what the video is about, but I want to talk about how I began to go through these feelings and emotions and just so many things kind of begin to overtake me. I'm one person that when I've dealt with things before in the past, this was before I really started to coach and really get into the personal development field. I was one person back then where when I went through certain feelings and emotions, I would block them out. And would not want to deal with them because I was ready for the experience to be over. And that's what I really want to base this video around, is that subject of blocking things out when you don't want to deal with them. And so I'm just driving. I went to the locations where I was because I didn't go to too many locations yesterday. So I was able to go ahead and call those places and be like, hey, I have this such and such wallet. I'm looking for it. I happen to possibly lose it. Here's my number. Give me a call as soon as you find it. Every place I called, they're like, okay, we don't see anything right now, but we'll just get your number. And if we find anything, we'll give you a call. And so in that specific moment, I began to kind of have a feeling of despair and just like, man, I'm just ready to hurry up and find my wallet. But one thing I began to kind of go back to, and I haven't did this in a long time, I started to begin to kind of block out those feelings and not be present with how I felt in the moment. And I want you to honestly ask yourself this question. When you go through things in life or things that you have been through, how many things have you literally blocked out that you have not dealt with? You know, I think that's a natural way that people deal with things, is by blocking things out, because it allows them to protect themselves from feeling those feelings. But if you can be honest with yourself, half of the things that you have been through, they have caused you to feel a way that wasn't comfortable for you. But some of those same situations that you try to block yourself off from emotionally, those situations begin to teach you things that were life-changing for you. And so in that moment, when I called the places and I was trying to find out where my wallet possibly was, I'm like, oh my God, where's it? I'm like, I just want this to hurry up and be over. I began to think about it. I began to say, you know what? This is my second time losing my wallet this year. How about I just find a different wallet, possibly a wallet with a chain on it? I mean, I don't want to look like I'm a biker boy or something like that, you know, but at the same time, if it got a chain on it, I can probably wrap it around one of my belt loops and I probably won't lose it. So rather than looking at the experience as something that was stressful and it caused me to feel fearful, I just begin to look at it as a life lesson, you know, something that will teach me something so I won't have to go through that again. And so I say that to say this to you, that if it's things that you are currently dealing with that may have you in an uncomfortable place, don't try to block it out. Learn how to be present in that specific moment. And I remember a while back, I had a mentor that told me, because I was going through a season in my life that I really didn't like. And one thing that he told me that really stood out to me, and it still sticks with me till this day, he told me, he said, you're so busy trying to get out of the season that you're in that you're not learning while you're in the season. It may be something that God is trying to show you. It may be something that you need to learn and do differently. But see, I never had thought about it that way. My thing was, okay, this ain't gonna last long. It's gonna be over with and I can go back to doing things how. But see, there's strategy that sets you up for success. But if I didn't take my time to actually grow through the season rather than just go through the season, then I wouldn't have learned. You see, there's a lot of things that many of you have dealt with even in the past that you have not confronted because you blocked it out. You know, a lot of childhood trauma, a lot of toxic relationships and things that you have went through, you just blocked it out and was wishing that it was over. And finally, when it was over, you ended up dealing with the same thing later on down the line in one way or another. Why? Because in that specific moment, you did not learn what you needed to learn so you can apply it to be successful in the future. And this is not a condescending thing that I'm saying. I'm not trying to down talk or say anything like that, but this is a helpful message that I'm bringing forth, because if you don't realize that things are working for you and not against you, then you continue to have that victim mindset, that victim mentality. You know, everything is not going good for me. It's not that everything is not going good for you. It may just be that you have not learned how to do things differently. It's a very healthy and beneficial thing to make sure that you're being present, even in the moments where it feels uncomfortable, even in the moments that are not favorable to you, even in the moments that you don't understand things. It's still benefiting you in one way or another. It all begins in the mind. If we can change the way we think, if we can change the way that we view certain situations when they come up, that can determine what we will get out of it. If I can change my mind about a situation, I can literally change my life. So if that situation ever comes up, so let's say, for instance, again, if I end up losing my wallet, which I'm not, because I'm going to get the biker boy chain. Y'all remember that I'm going to get the biker boy wallet. I'm not going to lose it. So you see what I mean? If I was never present, I would not be able to look at it differently. I would have not found a solution for what I previously had went through. You see, the Bible says, seek and you will find, knock and the door shall be open. So everything that we need, sometimes God will show you a different way of handling things. But us as people, we try to continue to handle things the same exact way. And I had already told myself that I was going to get another wallet. The first time I lost it and I found it, I said, you know what, I'm going to get another wallet, because this one right here doesn't seem like that it's something good. It can stay in my pocket and things like that. So I just began to look at it, and wisdom was telling me that you need to get a more compact wallet. Possibly even look into getting a tracker for your wallet. So that way, if you lose it again, you can find it. Because I didn't even know they had trackers for your wallet, where you can get the little thing off Amazon and you can charge it up, put it in your wallet, you know, or your purse. If you're a woman, whatever you have, you can put it in there. You can literally have an app you can find wherever it is when you lose it. I didn't even know they had something like that. You see what I'm saying? So when I begin to change my mind, rather than just hurry up and trying to find it, and then once I find it, I don't apply wisdom, this time I say, you know what? Let me be wise about it. Let me just try to go and find a different wallet. So like I said, y'all, I didn't want this video to be long at all. But one thing I want you to get out of this video, if you don't get anything else, when you're going through your situations, don't allow yourself to feel like you have to rush out of it just because you want to feel comfortable again. You need those uncomfortable situations to help you learn. Those uncomfortable situations will help push you into another level of wisdom, another level of understanding, another level of maturity. But if you're trying to avoid it and block out the feelings that come with the situation, then you won't learn. So you'll keep getting into the toxic relationships. You'll keep dealing with toxic people. You'll keep dealing with the same mindset if you don't just allow yourself to sit back and be present. So be present in the moment and learn from those things that make you feel uncomfortable. So hey fam, that's all I had for this video. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go to Instagram and follow me at Michael D Benefield. If you're not subscribed to the channel, also make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, select all, so you do not miss another awesome video. And until next time, fam, remember that you were created to be more than average, but you were created to be dope. Be present and learn. See y'all in the next one. Peace.